back. More Zula, Ilath-Pal, Dunmer, Ashlander. Who left my service? Was it Azura finally? If so, that would be funny. Lena, dig out there. Yeah, she isn't a part of it. Yeah, it must have been Azura. I have to wait for... Wait? Yes. Right. Well, it's daytime, so now I need to cast this a bunch. Well, until I hit 100. SMH. SMH. Alright. Do this now and get it over with.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Teleport to 1.
Such is the power of the written word.
I think I actually need a new relic quest anyways. So, this is actually kind of helpful.
Where to next?
No, I don't need it. For a while, it looks like. It is so dark when I cast that spell.
But they sell the best sweet rolls here.
Oh. Why can't I go through the bakery turn?
My name is Dagoth-Ur. I'm 4,000 years old. I believe in taking care of myself and a balanced diet and a rigorous exercise routine. In the morning, I'll take 30,000 milligrams of moon sugar while doing my julking.
Greetings.
Seriously, where's the Nightfall bar? Huh. Finally, stuff opened. And it's being put away. Already been put away. 10 out of 10.
I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
Nightfall. At the very least, I want this just to be categorized in my quick menu better. Golly, now I need to sneeze. What to name it? What is Azura's realm called again? Moon Shadow. Duration multiplier being up? Sure, why not? So let's see here. Go to 99.07, 142nd. Yeah, I guess it's somewhat worth it. Are there any other illusion spells?
Powerful words. Powerful words.
Let's get everybody into some dialogue. Here, while it's loading, we may as well teleport. Oh, right. You get pushed a little bit if I jumped. There's the Umbra at the least. Oh, they'll appear. Don't get to use this. And there's a dragon. Wow, and it's faster to cast? Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
In the name of the Jarl, halt! You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth. Not a chance. Not for this. You're going to the Sidna mine for the rest of your day. That can be arranged.
It seems trouble has found us.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Whoa there!
I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe. Fine, but there's a... We're not going in there.
Whoa there!
I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe.
Do
We're
you
gonna need
think
an
there
army.
are skeletons buried right beneath our feet? Of violence.
Take that!
Be wary of the wheels around.
Die, damn you!
No one shall lay a hand on my beloved. Strike me dead. I dare you.
moment you chose to challenge me. You are no match to our strength.
I can't see with the wings. I don't want to get too close. Afraid of triggering the guard.
Sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Ten out of 10. Okay, Rona, let's add you to the conversation.
Let us go inside somewhere, anywhere, just out of this.
Thanks.
Your wounds Yeah, seem the serious. Silverbloods are framing me for murder. I can't be seen in the Reach. Well, maybe if I kill the Silverbloods.
Always takes a moment for the first one.
Breathe. Moonshadow buys us moments, not absolution. If you spill silver bloods in a reach right now, you write the confession they want. We peel this clean. Names, ledgers, messages, and one living mouth who signed the orders.
Ah, framed by the Silverbloods. Classic mock-off percent tyranny. Yexi. Killing them all is a speedrun. Into Sidna mine any percent glitch. Let the Shamat suggest patch notes. Forge a paper trail, leak it to 3 enemies at once, and make Fulma pay bribes to prove his innocence. That's the funniest death.
We're not walking you into a noose because some Tim played that flubbed his arrest line. We go quiet.
Let's focus on reaching Eastburn and then we can figure out what to do about my warrant. But the Silverblood family has bribed the entire guards and has sway over the Forsworn. They won't let me go easily.
Esper first, then return reach into paperwork, not Ash. Stay off the roads and out of Markarth's sight lanes. I want a clean chain. Thanor's runners, their satchel marks, and at least one guard who'll talk if we put the right ledger under his nose. I'll draft a sworn account for the Jarl's Corps and a duplicate for Solitude. We only show face once. We can make a steward read it aloud with witnesses.
Half spire any percent. Pacifist route it is there. The Silverbloods have the guards mod installed, and the Forsworn DLC. You don't beat that by toggling god mode. You soft like that Westline. Counter Percival from Mars, see you in a Forsworn cipher from a convenient cousin. Leak it to 2 rival miners and 1 priest. Then watch the Trust Bard sink. Much better than bonking every NPC with Goldbrand and reloading outside Sidna.
Oh, she is a Nord.
Oh, hey, Eastburn and Delphine, did you guys clear Karth's Spire?
Not entirely. The Forsworn were better organized than the story suggests.
We secured a path to the breach, but the main cavern is still contested.
I took rubbings at the first Akaviri marker. Good signs, but we'll need you for the pressure plates and the blood keys. Stay low. I heard a Briar's chant echoing in the rear gallery.
We pushed them back far enough to see the entrance, but it isn't safe. You're late, and have to reach is sniffing for you. If Moonshadow's up, keep it quiet and follow my marks. We do this clean. And pass the blades onto Alduin's wall. No heroics with that flaming showpiece. If a Forsworn Warkari rounds the corner, we break contact and reset. No one gets pinned in that choke.
Okay, well, in other news, I changed up my party a bit. the Nord is Serana, a powerful mage. Brelina is still with me. And yes, this is the devil Daguther. He's helping. But I'm honestly afraid if I leave him alone, he'll turn the throat of the world into a new Red Mountain or something else equally bad.
Esperance finds Zula. Save your blessings for after the blades. And keep Goldbrand sheathed until we've crossed the plates. I am not riding fire into an Akaviri trap lock today. As for Daguther, I'll bind a washer ward to him same as I would a Dwemer regulator. Clear limits audible alarms, and a hard stop if the cadence spikes. He stays in sight, or we all turn around.
Evil Daguther, reporting for duty, babysat by free mortals and a Nord vampire. Adorable, relax, Nerevar. If I wanted a new Red Mountain, I'd have patched the throat of the world with a lover DLC years ago. I am here for the cutscenes and Alduin's commentary track. Point me at something that bleeds or boasts, and I'll provide quality assurance.
Nice to meet you both. I'm not here to start a turf war with a demigod. I'm here to get you to Alduin's Wall without anyone getting pinned to it.
Sure.
Well, clearly Daguther is insane. Don't listen to him about DLC or patches or vampires even. And he was led the way to the ruins, Espern.
This way, then. Keep a hand spread between your feet on the plate. 2 serpent, 1 dragon, then pause. The Akaviri liked patterns that punish haste. If you hear the chant change to 7 beats, freeze.
That means a Briarheart is coming. I'll mark the wall glyphs as we pass.
They're not gonna follow?
As up, blades loose, and no speeches. We move on my account. We stop on Esbern's. If a Forsworn horn sounds, we fall back to the bridge and reset. Do not chase into a kill box. Zula, that sword stays down unless you're cutting us a way out. Serana, you've got rear veil. Brelina, you're on plates and traps.
Interesting that Esbern's name isn't capitalized.
Shadow hide you.
Yep.
Who's there?
Over here!
Be careful. The Forsworn are just as dangerous as they look.
You have
Cleanse
my back,
oblivion.
and I'll
Inwa,
have yours.
I'm sending you to
It's-
Tampa, Florida.
Victory will be mine! Take that!
Face the Forsworn.
Ass!
You won't. You won't get away.
The time has come to feed my hunger once again.
Kind of thing a long
Your
time ago.
soul
Evolutionary dead ends, the lot of you.
figured.
Oh, that's just what a Frost Atronach looks like with Moon Shadow up.
This looks promising.
Yes.
Definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
What the? Sometimes this happens. Where's it gonna load me to? Okay, just here. So what? Supposed to be the hint for this one.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
Just all to Dragonborn. Okay.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Gah! Fuck! I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her.
Looks safe now.
Hear that, Serana?
Yes, yes. I think we must be close to the entrance. Wonderful, remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
If
Look
you need
here.
help drawing
You see
your
how the
blood,
ancient blades revered
let me
in
know.
Cyrodiil?
Thought there was an artifact. Damn.
This whole place appears to be a shrine to Raymond. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall?
try dripping blood onto the carving on the floor.
the so-called Battle of Pale Pass, the Akaviri went into his service.
So this is what
was the
Rayman looked like, the man who
foundation stone of the
conquered
Second
Cyrodiil,
Empire.
the legendary Dragonborn. Remind me, what was his origins again?
Rayman Cyrodiil, yes. The first of his
Esbern's
dynasty.
probably right.
The Dragonborn who forged
Try
the
using your
second...
blood on the carved seal on the floor.
What are you waiting for?
Not a myth, but a man born in the Heartland during the turmoil after Alesh's line failed. The legends say he rose from Sankator, crowned by the amulet itself, when no other could bear it, uniting the Columbia. He broke the Akaviri Cispa invasion at Pale Pass, then did what no Nordman's chieftain had managed. He bound the invaders.
Try dripping
to his
blood
cause.
onto the carving on the floor.
The dragon
Shut up,
guard is stand
Delphine.
amid, therefore best spent the need to remain.
History lesson after the doors open. The blood seal's ahead. Only a Dragonborn opens it. Esbern's probably right. Try using your blood on the carved seal.
I wanted my role-playing scene.
Once we're inside, Alduin's wall will
Odds
be on the far
above, what
side.
are you waiting for?
We read it fast. We get out faster.
Waiting
Save
for
the
the
poetry
sage.
for after we're not standing in a mouth.
If you need help drawing
Zula,
some blood,
you do the honors.
let me know. That's done it. Look, it's coming to life. You did it. There's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the... of being the first to set foot in Skyhaven Temple.
Wasn't there something about Rayman's mother being Sankator itself? Like a mound of dirt?
A poetic loss, not a birth record. The old Nibnis love to say Rayman was born of the mountain, or that Sankator itself breathed him forth. Its myth made to match his destiny, sanctifying the seat of his coronation by the amulet.
In plainer terms,
A man of the Heartland, crowned at Sankator, not spawned from its soil.
Call it what you like, it doesn't open doors. The seal's there, the wall's inside. Dragonborn... Keep your hands steady, and your feet off anything that looks like a pressure plate.
The Sankator tale is allegory, place and ruler woven together, not geology turned midwife. If you want the footnotes later, I'll copy you the Kalavian and Ibni's versions. For now, cuts clean and shallow on the seal, then step back.
Nah. It is funny, though. I actually do read the story.
fascinating. Original Akaviri power. Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead. Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we?
An out of 10. Or what that was about. Do I need to get him out of the conversation? Okay, what is this about? Dealing with Daedra. Okay, shouldn't be surprised.
Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we?
Let's go see if Esbern's right about Alduin's wall.
Shaw's bones, here it is. Alduin's wall, so well preserved. Huh? I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here he's falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout then? Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
So, Delphine, after Alduin is defeated, would you support me if I created an empire of my own?
You want my support. Earn it by
I
ending
know the
Alduin,
prophecy by
and
heart.
proving you can protect the people who don't have
Once
swords
all
or shouts.
blades knew it,
The
when
Blades wore
this
service to Dragonborn
rule
Emperors
takes
because
its
they carried the
place
weight of Tamriel,
at the
not
eight
because they wanted the
corners of
throne.
world.
If you build something worth following, law,
When the
order,
brass tower
safety from
walks
dragons and the
and
Thalmor,
time
I'll
is
stand where the
reaching,
Blades have
when the
always stood.
thrice blessed fail,
But I won't
and the
trade
red
one tyrant for
tower
another, even if you can shout down a mountain.
when the
Empire is a
Dragonborn
consequence of
ruler
steady
loses
hands and
his
boring
throne,
ledgers, not a
and the
prize
white
for power.
tower falls.
Stop Alduin,
the
harden the
snow
wards, feed
tower
villages through the
lies
next winter,
sundered,
then ask people what they
kingless,
want from you.
bleeding,
If they answer freely,
world
you won't
eater
need to
waits,
ask for support.
and the wheel turns
will arrive with
upon
ink and
the
signatures.
last Dragonborn.
Ambition's not a sin. Pretending it doesn't cost anything is. Tell the world
Well,
here first.
I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old... It's left for us.
Yes, yes, that's an excellent.
Alright, I'll defeat Alduin and think things over. My own empire. Do I want such?
One is the wrong question. Ask what you're willing to carry, for how long, and with whom watching your blind spots. If the answers aren't specific, it isn't time.
Say you do want it now. Then you write patch notes for reality. Fewer dragons, less Thalmor, more bread, stable frame rate. If you can't ship that build without turning into a boss fight, don't click New Game Plus. And press.
Ours a tool. If it starts feeling like a meal, set it down. Tell Alduin, sleep on it someplace quiet, and see what your stomach says when no one's cheering.
Beat Alduin, then prove you can keep towns alive without burning their choices.
Alright, let's get this conversation all saved. Then I want to figure out what this was all about. So I need to... Shenanigans. By shenanigans, I mean open up... Dealing with Daedra... No. Daedra... Hey, it popped up on stream immediately. Also, I do other shenanigans. Okay. Neat. Put Mantella back on top of OS and bring up back up This means I should now have, yeah, these. Ding. What this does. What is it even from? Probably dealing with Daedra. Yep. To the museum. Well, I guess I need to actually check. Exit it out. Let's open it up again. Gaze, night effect. What's a dark link? Yeah, I need to remember what to do for Darkling shenanigans. Again, the quest is just so good. The dealing with Daedra mod is amazing. It's just frustrating to work with because it doesn't use the journal system, which I respect, but still, it's like difficult from a player experience. Manage it.
Ah, you are here after all, as expected of His Majesty Raymond, who predicted this far future.
Holy shit.
I have served Raymond's descendants for generations, until Versailles Shea betrayed the Emperor. That viper hired assassins to do his dirty work, instead of deigning to bloody his own hands. I still get furious with him every time I recall that. I've been waiting here for your arrival, to keep my promise to His Majesty Raymond. I don't know. He only told me to see what happens to you. His Majesty Raymond must have foreseen something. If there are any problems burdening you, let me at least listen to them, but I will not put up with complaining, so keep that in mind.
A woman is skilled, but she is too selfish to be obeyed. It would be better to get rid of her when you are done with her. His Majesty Raymond would have been able to tame her, but she is too much for you to handle. If you're gonna do it soon. But, well, if you can't tame him like that, you can't stand on top of others. Everything is a challenge. First greetings, then introduce yourself. Dragons also respect civility. The secret is to fight fair and square. Before fighting with dragon, it is important to inform the dragon of your visit, and on from that the dragon has no other important plans. Rudeness leads to death. Ambushing is a bad idea.
Master Zarman. It is an honor to meet you again. After our ordeal with the new medium, I never thought I'd see you again. I have grown in the ways of the Dragonborn, all rooted in your teachings.
You stand straighter than before, and the air around you tastes of hard lessons. Good. The Dragon's Road is not walked in a single season. Speak then. Tell me what you have learned, and what still bites at your heels.
Ah, Remon's pet sneak with the polite Buddha manual. Delightful. Nerevar, your new friend wants calendar invites with dragons before combat. Shall I send Alduin a meeting request with a cheese platter and a Zoom link?
I like the part about not ambushing dragons, actually. Courteous doesn't mean naive, though. If a dragon decides your lunch, it won't care how nicely you bow. Set the ground. Speak first if you can, but keep a plan in your back pocket for when they change the rules.
I appreciate the emphasis on form and intent. Formality disciplines the caster as much as the dragon.
This.
I have mastered the Ice Form Shout and the Aura Whisper Shout. While not mastered, I am adept at slowing time via the thumb.
HMPH, eyes to bind, sight to reveal, and time to humble your haste. Those are tools worthy of a first audience with any Daw. Remember the order of approach. Greet, name yourself. Offer terms. If it turns to blood, Ice Form is your glove, not your fist. Bind a wing, then let your blade speak. As for bending time, use it sparingly. Too much stolen breath makes your stents lazy.
Slowing time. Are we speedrunnable? Now you clipped through Alduin's aggro cone and grabbed the shut wall before the devs loaded the boss. Careful, Nerevar. Abuse the timer too much and the engine dissings. Then you're T-posing in softened blood while a cow ragdolls into the sky.
Those three fit together better than most people realize. Or a whisper tells you who's about to ruin your day. Ice Form buys you a clean window, and slow time lets you make that window feel like a door.
Alright. It was cool to see this guy. I was wondering who he was since I entered the room, but the fact that it was from Dakota is amazing. Let's check the rooms. Just leads up there. Back out.
What do you need,
Hello?
Dragonborn? The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly great for recruitment. But we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the Blades. Someday. Thanks.
Golly, I can just imagine the future of Skyrim with mods. Like all of Beyond Skyrim built. You have every province.
What does a Dunmer call a kiss with an Outlander? An M1.
Get all of that done. You have like there's already mods to become High King of Skyrim, so maybe something like that, and finishing up the Civil War to make your character that, and then another Great War.
Inwa this, Inwa that. Inwa please. Can an Inwa borrow a sweet roll? How in Oblivion an Inwa gonna borrow a sweet roll? Inwa, you gonna give it back?
Yeah, so just like you become High King of Skyrim, and then you can go off and do the Great War, then become Emperor of Cyrodiil. It would just be crazy. And that's all technically within lore, like reasonably. Oh, I'm from Moonshadow. Keep forgetting to do this. Wait a minute. Aren't these pretty decent? Yeah, I think I'm done with heavy arm. I'll keep two just in case I need a perk at some point. I think we're good with lockpicking. There's no more to level up, but we're not gonna do that anymore. How long? Piercing gauge. Oh, it's until I turn it off. Lovely. Oh, that's been.
Hi there.
What is it? That's all, hmm?
Alright, looks like we need to head to High Hrothgar. But I kinda want to visit Markarth and settle my warrant. I don't think there's a peaceful option. The Silver Bloods cleaned all ends. I can't prove they are behind the murders, especially while I am wanted by the guards.
There is a peaceful option, but it is slow and exacting. You do not have to prove the Silver Blood's hand today. You only need to keep yourself out of their cell long enough to gather what we can prove later. We can separate the problems. First, safe passage. Second, containment. Third, documentation. For safe passage, we request a parley writ from the Jarl's steward in Solitude, or Whiterun acknowledge in Dragonborn business to High Hrothgar. It does not clear your name, but it gives any hold a reason to delay arrest while you travel for a specific purpose. I will draft the language and carry copies. If a Markarth patrol stops us, we present the writ and insist on escort to the keep, not the mine. For containment, you do not walk into Understone Keep alone. If you insist on going now, we go and by the book.
Right now, the quest really only will end up here. Ah. Yeah, the quest will only end if I kill the Silver Bloods, or if I join the Civil War and ask a faction to help me.
Traveling isn't an issue. I can teleport us all to the college if I wanted. The issue is I have work to do in the Reach. I can't do that with guards chasing me. And they will continue to do so long the Silver Bloods keep them on the payroll.
Then we starve the payroll and give the guards a lawful excuse to stand down. We do that without stepping into the keep yet. First, I file a hold-to-hold notice in Whiterun and Solitude that the Archmage is conducting sanctioned investigations in the Reach and requests into hold assistance against interference. It is dry boring, and it forces paper across desks. Second, we buy you time on the ground with a narrow injunction. A Sukit judge's stay of arrest limited to named bounty writs while you're in active service. Here Ilath will sign the escort clause. Proventus will stamp it. It won't make you loved in Markarth, but any guard who ignores it is risking his pension, not just silver blood coin.
Yeah.
While that ink dries, we work the Reach by edges.
It's kind of creative.
We keep to the ribs, not the orreries, forsworn paths, mine ledgers, temple donations, and the tannery drop you already pried open. We don't need a confession.
Oh my golly, I'm gonna have to make stuff up.
The courts have reduced power since the start of the Civil War, and Whiterun is neutral. Your paper attack might end up in the to-do after war stack. I think I have made my decision. I'll enter Markarth unseen and do what needs to be done.
Stealth run to Markarth, any percent, no cards, ha? Load up on sneak, potions, and save scum a corner. I approve, but listen, Nerha, with better shoulder pads, if you go in ghost, do it like a heist, not a purge. You throttle the silver bloodpoint Danes, you don't splash the streets red and hand them a martyr. Hit the levers. Ledger, blackmail, mistress, foreman, steward's nephew with a gambling debt. Pull two, and the rest squeal. If the guards are on the payroll, give them a better one. Leave a tidy packet of proof addressed to a rival thane and the temple, and suddenly pensions matter more than for masters. And for the love of spilled net cherry, set a rally point and a hard timer. If you're not back by then, I yoink you out by your hood whether you're mid-monologue or not.
If you are committed to an unseen entry, then we do it with discipline, not bravado.
And let's do a hard save.
So little time.
This conversation. Back here.
Greetings, Inwa. Okay.
Rumor has it that there is a whole labyrinth of tunnels right under the college.
Yeah, we can wait until it's nighttime. Oh, whoops. Be in the Arcanum.
Hmm?
10 out of 10. That's why we did a hard save. We go again. All right,
Maybe
let's
I
start
should enroll here and learn some
with a
useful
save.
magic.
Okay, that's the glitch. That's what's happening. That I can fix. Entering Murkarth one way or another. Edges, Argo.
Hey, Serrano, want to see something funny? I'm a type player. Get into the console and turn into a pile of ash.
Okay, Archmage. That's darkly funny, I guess. But if you drop yourself in front of half the college, I'm going to be the one explaining why the Dragonborn just face-planted into oblivion. If you really need a laugh, make it reversible.
Could have been better.
Please stop! Please!
And it should work. How many years old is that Reddit post now? 9 years old? Reddit post that I'm following, that I saved. 9 years old? I'll watch it still crash. The different glitch. Your condom's just broken. I was really afraid that was the case. That I saved and just happened to have that glitch and that it would still crash upon going in there. Why would it be bugging out? And I guess there's one thing I can try. Try going through the other door. Or I could just try COCing. Arcanium. Winterhold College. Arcanium is the console. I feel pretty confident this is just going to crash again. In which case I go back into the other room, do some studying. Really?
Greetings.
May it... Rug, at your step.
The college looks so pretty. I almost can't believe it.
Ah, good to see. Of course, my... And remember, you won't get these any other place.
Are there any spells of his I haven't learned? Looks like it.
Until next time.
Hmm? Oh, no, no. Not really.
Hello, my friend.
Actually, I've forgotten what I was looking
A
for.
moth priest?
What's that?
What in Oblivion
Oh,
do you
yes,
need a
yes,
moth priest for?
I will.
Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The moth priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a moth priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
Using that spell again? Someone's been raiding the dusty section of the college library, haven't they?
What spell are you talking about?
The College of Winterhold. I've read about this place, but never really been here myself. It's a bit underwhelming, to say the least. Everything just seems so crumbly. Well, that's more for the main city, if you'd even call it that. But the college doesn't seem to be in the best shape either. It also doesn't help that most of the locals here despise the college, at least from what I've heard. Yes? Here we are.
I like living here. I feel different somehow.
Yeah, the welcome my father. After all these years, that's the first thing he asked me. I trust you have the scroll. Yes, I have the scroll, gods. Thanks. Sorry, I have a whole host of emotions I don't know how to deal with. My family. It probably wasn't what you'd call normal. Yeah, let's move. I'm glad you're here with me.
All right. Get some sleep. Yeah, spell learning. Let's get 2 hours of sleep. I'll hold on to it.
You know, even an age-old vampire can appreciate a quiet place to unwind.
That noise.
Yes, Nerevar? Quickfire smash or pass. Lydia smash. Falmer pass. Wispmother smash. Spriggan smash. Your mom pass. The Augur of Dunlane smash. Frost Troll smash. Listen, Nerevar. Frost Trolls got a certain mystique to them, all right. We listen and we do not judge.
Tell me honestly, why are you here in Skyrim? Why and how did you return from your defeat at Red Mountains?
Honesty, is it? Very well, Archmage. I am here because the dream did not end at Red Mountain. When you carved me from the heart's heat, the song did not stop.
You keep calling me the Nervar. You refer to me as if I slew you. But I did not. I was born nearly 200 years after your defeat by the Nervarine to the Zainab tribe of Ashlanders.
Ashlander, I know you stood over me in the fire, and you did not. I taste the cut of a hand in the tone of a soul. You are not that hunter. But patterns repeat.
What goals do you have now that you have returned, besides annoying me with insane rambles?
Annoying you is a happy accident, Archmage. My goals are simple to state and difficult to swallow. I will map the grammar Alduin uses to pace this era and tear threads from it. Not to save Skyrim out of charity, but because I refuse to let a dead dragon set the meter of my song.
I should update the bio for him to be more fourth wall breaky. Alright, where's Serana? Serana.
Yes?
Everybody can follow me.
What's next?
Yeah.
I've always fancied visiting
Let
the
me know if there's
Somerset
anything else
Isles.
you need.
Let us have some fun while we are here.
Nope, we are not going into the Arcanium.
What in the...
That Dagoth her?
Maybe I should enroll here and learn some useful magic.
The college looks so pretty. I almost can't believe it.
Never should have come here.
Kill him! Those fools are actually fighting!
No.
Is someone there?
My money's on the big one.
Halt! You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Ma. That can be arranged.
Okay, we're just going to go to the main menu and pull up the most recent save.
You can just feel the magic here.
The college looks so pretty. I almost can't believe it.
I want one of them to get close. That's good. As long as I have my weapon out.
Huh? Aha! This should be fun. I knew it! Found you.
Yeah! Why are they... hitting each other?
I will feast on your soul.
Don't do that.
Keep your damn magic to yourself.
Nice. I'm already at 58.
What in the world?
Eastmere's beard. I don't like the look of this.
That's honestly hilarious.
What in the world?
There we go.
Is someone there? Now you're mine.
It seems travel this was too easy.
Or does he have a unique weapon?
Oh no. By the gods. This can't be happening.
Wow, it was opened. And
Nice job. Anything good?
Anything good?
yeah.
So, what's inside?
Come on. So hopefully I should be able to walk about.
Sheathe your weapons and come quietly. Order of the Yard. I command you to halt.
Hey, watch it!
Oh, this is not going to end well.
That was pathetic. It didn't even do anything.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Smart woman.
Alright, did I... anything important? No, I put everything that was basic. Yep, I got divers still.
What in the world?
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Malakath preserve you.
You there. What are you doing? What in the...
Nerevar, take note on how the... in Markarth.
Hey, Kakarot.
That's why Inwaz are stabbing each
God's
other in
help
the
us.
streets.
Gods. This doesn't look good.
Serrano, one of the reasons I wanted to come to Markarth, besides killing the Silver Bloods, was, well, there's a shrine to Malad Bal here. I'm going to speak to him. If you would follow me, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Huh?
You want to walk into Ilath-Pal's den on
This will
purpose.
not end well.
Alright, I'm with you. But we set ground rules. No bargains you don't intend to keep.
Is this really in character for her? Yeah. But there's only so much the AI can do. ChatGPT 5, if I remember correctly.
Indeed, no bargains, but I do want him to spare the vigilance if his goal is just me.
If he's already set his eyes on you, he'll try to make your mercy into a lever. Ask, but don't promise him anything in return.
Yeah,
If he
that's
pushes, we
been
won't.
my experience with ChatGPT.
I'll ward you the moment we step inside.
It is pretty tame. Gotta allow that. Oh. Here we go. We'll see.
Nah, I don't think so.
What happens. But anyways, let's see here. In the Warrens. Not doing that quest.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Don't know why, but sometimes when I use Mantella, the NPC just stays stuck and they won't follow.
I trust you're not planning.
I have a mod that lets me
What
skip
can I do for you,
Zidna Mine, and I think I did that successfully by killing Thorin Silverblood.
So much to do, so little time.
Doesn't show it here. Yeah, I don't know what else is supposed to happen here for this mod.
What do you want? Yes? I think it's time to leave.
Keep quiet. Such things shouldn't be spoken about here. How did you find me? Ah, I see. Freed. The one our Lord cursed to remain on a volcano. If you are acting on his behalf, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Sorry about that. Of course.
That
I was
sounds
happy to
that
help
sounds
a
about right
potential
for
convert.
Skyrim
I
Jank,
had no
causing him to
idea that
aggro
Freed
for
was
using
still finding
Mantella.
acolytes. Let me show you exactly what to say. Greatest Lord, amongst all the Daedric princes, King of Strife, Lord Ilath-Pal, I beseech you, please free the hermit freed from your embrace.
So put the armor back on. Shopping today. Am I over, right? I need to put Mantella on top of OBS so I can. I don't think I'll be seeing Madanok in this quest at all. Or in this playthrough, I should say. It's just kind of one of the more somewhat annoying quest lines, because they clearly made Skyrim to be power fantasy, and then what, you get arrested and there's no way to resolve the quest except letting yourself get arrested, even though resisting arrest is just part of the base game. Sounds like silly game design to me. Yeah, sometimes some followers will just stay where they are, and if I try to move them, they'll just go back to wherever I started the conversation with them. With a good example is Dumbra here. So like she will follow me right now. Oops. But if I get her into a conversation, oh, it's saving. Yeah, Snowfield's Sanctum is also kind of silly how you can just be downed by super powerful poison. Is the game just literally freezing because I tried to add her to a conversation? I legitimately think the game just froze. If that is an option, that would probably be helpful just in general. I mean, you should have been here earlier where I was at Skyhaven Temple and I tried to do a bunch of role-playing about Riemann Cyrodiil. And Esbern and Delphine would keep interrupting their lines from Mantella because they wanted to tell me to hurry up and open the door. And I've never seen that before. Typically Mantella overrides any like idle dialogue. Yeah, ChatGPT is very tame. So like with the Dagoth follower mod that I added, I don't see ChatGPT really going as silly as the base mod is. Like honestly, ChatGPT struggles with trying to create good dialogue for Dagoth. Hell, earlier today, ChatGPT actually made up a court system in Skyrim. Berlina, I was trying to tell Berlina that I would have to kill the Silverbloods. She was like, no, we can write to the judges, the circuit judges. Like, what circuit judges? All right, let's make sure the game doesn't crash upon save. Dr. Murray, do that. And let me just double check to see if crashes again. Okay, she's in a conversation. She is following. I think that did it. Hey, I can now add the Umbra to conversations.
The Silverbloods
Yes.
seem to own everything in this city.
I guess I may as well. Is there a way to easily add?
I'm getting out of here.
Watch what you're doing! Mercy!
Why are they hurting each other?
I'll let them handle it.
There is no glory in death.
Ah!
Oh, neat. But yeah, I'm wondering if there's a way for me to easily add Molag Bal
No one will remember you
to
like tears in rain.
a Mantella conversation. Because part of me does want to do that whole role-playing thing, but I don't want to like just spawn in the NPC.
To have seen this place when the Dwemer ruled it.
Doesn't seem to do. Probably just have to spawn in
What do you want?
the NPC. Oh, Vigilant has so many. So many Molag Balls. I think I need to do the whole thing with the boulders to where they all just have the name Molag Ball, so that way they all have same one, same memories. Where is that save? Document. Oh, I haven't done any conversation with Molag Ball. I haven't. And voila, is what Molag Ball. Like,
Do you need help? You're looking a bit overloaded there.
this is what the vanilla Molag Ball looks like. Yeah, nah. We won't do this role-playing session. Besides, there's actual stuff in the game that needs to be done. How far
Where
are
to
we?
next?
Playthrough 312 hours, and I'm not done with the main quest. I'm not done with most of the factions. With any faction besides not the Thieves Guild, not the Dark Brotherhood, not the Companions.
Let me know if you want anything.
The Bard College I'm done with.
Got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, what news? Is Elaine? Thank you. And I'll never forget you.
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece.
Hey, watch it!
Perhaps you come over later and show me how you make that delectable.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
Why stick to cream, my lady, when I can taste you?
I'm waiting for the right time.
Culinary flavor.
What do I do to have to push this quest along?
Whatever did you have in mind?
Robbie. Wait, will they not join until you... Playing with Daedra is such a quest mod.
A large antler
Bye now.
with brambles of lichen to restore our stamina and make your skin sensitive to shock.
That spell looks dangerous.
Hello, how are
Keep your
you?
distance.
Why do you...
Right, next thing is Calcemo. That should be it for Markarth. I probably did. I can't recall. Grab those folders, but at this point it's probably too late. I mean,
What else? Help us!
it isn't that important anyways.
Look, I'm very busy, so this better be important. Then you were well informed.
I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
Oh, speaking of these, Guild.
Preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. I've already provided you a key to the museum. You should consider it an honor if you are allowed to browse my collection. I'm sorry, but that's as far as my generosity extends. Good to... Ah, yes. Well, it's my Falmer translation tome. There are ancient references to old artifacts. What little I could learn suggests they may be what I need to complete my research. Here, it's all in these notes.
I mean, that would be on point for him.
I'm sorry. This should be no... I shall be here for advice, should you need... Wonderful. This is an exciting...
I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
Opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magics they used.
I was messing around with Gemini with a different project. I think it was mostly just their notebooks being absolutely broken, but yeah, it was not working out ideal. I mean, I guess to be fair, the responses were all right. It was just like the UI and stuff that was broken. Like it wouldn't let me... I'd send a chat, Gemini would respond, and then it wouldn't let me send a second chat. It would just break.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calcelmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better them than us. We lost 3 good men to the traps up there. And for what? Just to see another damn spider clanking around?
Yeah, I do have custom parameters on the notebooks, but it'd be like what I was doing is I was writing a short story, sending it to review to the AI, and then I would continue to ask questions afterwards, or like provide revisions to it, and then it just wouldn't let me send the revisions. I would have to create an entirely new chat within... It was still part of the same parameters, but it was just kind of annoying. Ended up moving to a service called HoloMate. And using the model DeepSeek. If this would be easier if I just went outside and then just flew up. Have
Nothing here after all. Huh? Who's there?
What do you think this is?
Another trap, most likely. Things are dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week.
Strike me again. I dare you.
Huh?
Oops. Anything unique for the museum that I grab here?
Yes, I'm positive I heard something.
All right. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calcelmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
Thought you could jump through. Telling me you seriously can't? That the game prevents you? Alright. That quest, so next is going to be up there, and I think this is honestly where we're going to end things.
I got 100 drakes on the ugly one.
Miss Serana. Save until she is.
I do love watching the
something to
lesser
say?
races fight. Reminds me of my Nixhound pit fighting days.
All right, then.
What do you want, you smelly boomer? We shouldn't be in Markarth Nerevar. Last time I was here, I was being held in Sidna Mine. My Dagoth urges got the better of me, and I was trying to riz up the Jarl's housecarl Feline. Mogged my way out of that penal institution. They call it Sigma Mine now.
Also, where's the Umbra? He just summoned them, probably. Hopefully they just spawn. Like it. Got that. These. Okay, so it looks like we have a plan. We go this way, we go up. Yeah, we got plenty of stuff.
I am never alone.
Chris Serrano will spawn eventually. We'll save here, and that will be it for this stream. Bye.